Bink. I think I'm on. Testing. Volume, blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, good morning. I'm running a little late. I woke up and realized I didn't have any coffee. I drank it all. Ran out, so I had to run to the store. Otherwise, I would have a major headache probably. So I'm running a little late, and I was trying to figure out what to draw today. And then I see Fong asked if we can do Reilly Method, so I was like, okay, let's do that. And I think we'll use Hollywood today to do a basic kind of Reilly rhythm exercise. And let me try to find my reference. Where did it go? Oh yeah, I was going to do the mullet, another mullet, but I think we'll do this one here. Craig, what's his name? I forgot. Daniel Craig, the actor. James Bond, probably. That's probably where this one's from. But this will be a really good Reilly rhythms because he's got some nice grooves in the face. You can see the rhythms pretty well.
Do you draw every day?
Every day, yes, I do. Every day. I try to anyway. There'll be a few days here and there throughout the year, but like having to move and stuff like that. But every day is the only way. Let's see. Good to see you guys. Fong, Starred, Ramsey's in the house. Arts and Play. 𝔻𝕠𝕒𝕥𝕣𝕒, Leah. Good morning. Let's see. Yep, every day. Let's see. Let me check.
𝔸𝕖𝕥𝕥𝕥𝕤, yeah, James Bond, very chiseled.
Yeah, very chiseled. That's right. Yeah, he's like a Greek statue. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm gonna bring this over. I haven't drawn yet today. Usually I try to do like my little circles and stuff. So I don't know how we're gonna do it today.
Hello, everyone, smile.
Smile. I got my coffee. Now I need to warm up my arm. I think I'll just do some. I'll just do the warm up. Yeah. I talked about it before. If you haven't seen it before, it's just doing circles.
That's your self-portrait. Oh, good morning. How was coffee?
Good. It's not very. Actually, the coffee's not that great. It's instant coffee. I still need to buy a coffee maker because I left mine in California, and I was thinking I would buy a new one, but I haven't found one that I liked yet. So basically, I'm just going to do some circles, and I'll probably turn these into eyeballs or something like that. Practice sketching out eyes, but really, I'm just trying to. I'm just.
Brad, I just saw some figure using your Reilly Method video. Can you give me some critique?
Nice.
What does your warm-up consist of?
Yeah, my warm-ups usually are just a page of circles. If you want me to look at a drawing of yours or something like that, just try to catch me on Instagram. That's the best way. Like on a tag me or DM me. Try to put in the message that you're from the live stream, that you were watching the live stream, and then I can prioritize you that way, because I do get a lot of requests on Instagram, so it's kind of hard to fish through all of that stuff sometimes. But this is my basic warm-up.
A page of circles.
Yeah, just a page of circles. And it's just to get the muscles in the arm kind of awake and back at it. And then I can come over here and turn one into an eyeball or something. Like maybe the bridge of the nose comes down.
Why is drawing circles your warm-up? What are you doing?
I'm warming up the muscles, and especially in the shoulder. Because the shoulder, at least for me, can get kind of tight. So I'm just going to draw like, I don't know, just a little basic eye. So this is going to be the bridge of the nose. And then the eye kind of sitting behind it. So I can tell I'm really kind of what do you call it? Cold, I guess. Like my dexterity is not all the way there yet, and it's always like this first initial drawing that's I gotta just basically like shake it out, like get it all the bad drawings out all at the up front, I guess. So I'm just coming in here, and you can do anything. You can draw like your basic loomis head. You got the cross of the face, bottom of the nose, bottom of the chin. So this whole live stream isn't going to be this. It's just this is my 5-minute little warm up. And we'll go over. Phong wants us to do some of the loomis method. So that's a lot of like rhythms.
Legend has it that Brad kept drawing circles so much that he reached 400 years and learned the essence of existence while his beard grew 7 feet long and he sat on a smooth wooden draft stool.
That's funny. He grew his beard 7 feet long and he sat on a smooth wooden draft stool. That's awesome. So that's all my circles. That's enough for the warm-up. I want to get to this portrait of the James Bond, I guess. I think that's the character that he's in right there. Let's see. This is where I'll send the paper flying across the room. Boom. There we go. All right. Loomis. Mr. Loomis Reilly Rhythms. Not Loomis. I'm so tired. We're doing Reilly Rhythms, not Loomis. But Loomis has some place for sure. Because when we start off the basic shape of the head, we'll probably be using a Loomis method. Because I was trained to do both Loomis and Reilly together, so it's hard for me to parse them out sometimes, to separate those two. So let me go over here and start this guy. So I'm going to start with that basic circle and make sure my camera's on. Good. So this reference is up on my website. You just hit the link in the description below and go to the website, and it should take you to the reference page, and from there you can look at this reference if you want to use it. So I'm looking for the angle pretty much of the eyebrow. In his case, I'm just going right through the eyebrows, and this will be the brow line, and his hairline be somewhere about right there. And we'll do the center line of the face. So this is pretty much the loomis. You'll see this cross of the face in the loomis method. It's a very quick way to map in all the features on the same tilt line. So we come down to the bottom of the nose and bottom of the chin. And I'm guessing pretty much. I'm looking and just trying to guess the distance of those. And I probably should bring this one up a little bit. He has a bit of a receding hairline. So maybe his hairline is a little bit higher. So now I'm going to use my pencil and thumb and measure each of those thirds of the face. So I'm going to measure, let's say I'm going to go from the brow to the hairline. I'm going to catch that measurement and compare it to the middle. And they're about pretty close to being equal. And then the bottom third. So the bottom third is slightly longer. So that's pretty close. And now that I have that, now I'm going to do a basic shape of the bridge of the nose. So the main angle of the bridge, I'm going to take my pencil, I can find that angle, then come down. I'm just doing like a blocky kind of map out right now. Take out this line so it doesn't confuse too much. And his brow ridge comes out. You can see that angle pretty well. So I'm just doing a very basic sweep and kind of like drawing through the form, because he's still going to have the teeth cylinder in a second, but for right now we're just going to do that. So now I'm going to take a measurement from the cheek, from this point all the way over to where his ear and his jaw meet. So the back side of the jaw, his ear will be somewhere over here. I'm going to find this distance and compare it to the length of the face. It's a quick way to find the relationship between the width and the length. Those two words are hard to say early in the morning. Let's see. So it's about the length from the chin to the brow is about the width of the face for him. So I can come over here, maybe bring this out a little bit further. Let's see. I should actually bring this in a little bit, because the tip of his nose is almost touching the edge of the face, but not quite. So now we can look at that angle, backside of the jaw, then the mandible. Keeping it really soft right now because we're going to make some adjustments. And then for the bottom of the ear, you come straight across. And do the same for the brow. So it looks like his ear is somewhere over here. We'll double check that in a second. I'm just going to block it in a little bit. And let's come over here and turn this chat back on. All right, I'm going to double check the width again, make sure I got that right. Make this a little bit wider. How's everybody doing? You got today's Friday, right? Is it today's? Yeah, today's Friday. Yeah. And yesterday I added a new features of the eye features video to the drawing course, the portrait drawing course that I have for sale on Gumroad. I added another 45-minute video that covers just a lot more detail on the eye and different perspectives of the eye, looking up, looking down, stuff like that, and basically how to construct the eye and how the eyelids are really kind of thick, and you need to kind of think about that and stuff, and also a little bit of the anatomy. And, oh yeah, and
fine. Just gonna draw something soon.
Good. And then I kind of covered the how the light bounces inside the eye, and you get like the two different highlights and stuff. So that was really fun. I spent a good amount of the day doing that one.
What is Bradwynn method that you've talked about it before, thinking face?
Let's see, let's go back. 1 second. Was that for Bridgman? Was that what? What is Bridgman method? Oh, yeah. I don't really use Bridgman that much, actually.
Have to study perspective and foreshortening. Then watch Mike Mattis's fourth video soon.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So the Bridgman I don't use much. I use the Loomis and the Reilly. Bridgman is really good for figure work, but I prefer the Reilly rhythm for the figure, actually.
I'm fine, but bro, a guy in my class had the virus. He was sitting next to me yesterday, cold sweat smile.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to get the virus. I think that's the process. We all have to get it, and then eventually. At least that's what they were telling us at the beginning. At the beginning of the pandemic, they were like, they're just trying to slow the spread. so it doesn't overwhelm the healthcare system. And then at some point it was like, then they were trying to keep everybody from getting it, but I don't know, it's like, I thought the
He
original
was vaccinated too.
I thought the original idea was to get to where everybody's got it, and then, you know, the herd immunity and all that. So I'm gonna move this ear over just a little bit more.
𝕵𝕐𝕐.
So we got getting set up over here for our new puppy that's coming soon, and we got the little playpen. I didn't know there was that much stuff for
I
dogs.
think I have the Bradwynn 100 drawings book, and then I got what's 𝔸𝕖𝕥𝕥𝕥𝕐𝕐 companion book.
Oh yeah,
𝗕𝗿𝗱, nature taking its curses. 𝔸𝕟𝕒𝕥𝕥𝕣𝕒, I love you very much. I am Iran.
Iran's in the house, nice. Yeah, I like that book that Jeff Watts did. We should do some studies from it, actually, some figure studies, kind of like master study work. Where's his book? Let me go grab his book real quick. Actually, I can't find the
Correction.
Bradwynn one.
1000 drawings book.
I can't find the Bradwynn one, but I got this older book of his, of figure drawings by Jeff Watts. Really awesome. I mean, we can go through here and spend like, we could spend an eternity drawing from his masterwork. Maybe do, just pick a page or something and just work on it together or something. That'd be fun. Yeah, look at those. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, this is an older one. This is from probably like 2000, I think maybe 14. Yeah, 2014. But he has a new one out that it's still packed away somewhere. I'm like still halfway unpacked. This one is from, I picked this up on Amazon, but yeah, I like Jeff Watts stuff more. We can definitely do like a master study or something. That'd be really fun. Let's see. I'm gonna map out just the basic overall head shape of this, you know, with the neck and everything, and then I'll start talking about the Reilly rhythms. Let's see. Let's come down here. I'm still really freaking. I can tell like I'm really. I haven't warmed up yet. I'm still trying to get my hand to work. And if I just relax, try not to think about it. Try not to think that I'm drawing on camera live. Oh man. Oh yeah, we started yoga this week too. We started going to a yoga place. It was pretty fun. Usually at night though. We only gone twice, and both times it was at night, which is pretty cool because then it's like really calm and kind of peaceful. It's dark. They got the candles on and stuff. So we're getting our routine kind of settled in now, finally, in our new place in Austin. And let's come up here to the 𝔻𝕗𝕐𝕒 area. So I like to use this overall way of building the head first, and then using the rhythms, the Reilly rhythms, to locate the structure of the head. Excuse me. And one of the main ones you can see right here on him is the frontal rhythm, and that's this rhythm that pretty much correlates with the frontal bone of the skull. And this will help you kind of identify also the curve of of his skull. And I need to move this a little bit further out because his forehead isn't that sloping, it's a little bit more round at the top. And what I like about this rhythm too is like it'll fall down into the eye socket a little bit, so you get this pocket over here. So you have the brow, and put a little bit of an arch. He doesn't have a very strong arch on it. And then you have the temporal side rhythm. And you see this in Loomis as well. He'll take this all the way down like this. You've probably seen that before. And he'll divide this into four quadrants, and then he'll place the ear in this quadrant. I like that. It's okay, but I don't really need all this information. I just need that temporal line to help me identify the plane changes in the portrait, and also like those little midtones, because you can see like a little edge right here, and this correlates with the temporal bone and the temporal ridges. So I like that one. And then this one that comes down connects to that temporal. This is the lateral rhythm, and usually this comes down to right about where the mandibular cutaneous ligament will be, which is right about here. And then you can actually see it on him. You see that little bit of a jawling kind of a shape, and then the chin. So you see those shadows start to kind of connect together right here, and that connects with that lateral rhythm all the way up into the temporal ridge. So you get like one plane of the head and then the side plane of the head. So right away it kind of shows you that. And I think Loomis also has this same kind of a thing. So that's why those two together really work well, because they're really similar. I feel like Loomis is more like the beginning of it, and then the Reilly rhythms really take it to another level, because the Reilly rhythms will follow a lot closer to the anatomy. So we have the frontal rhythm, temporal, the side, the lateral rhythm, and then we can do some people call it the muzzle line rhythm, but really it correlates with the 𝕍𝕐𝕐𝕐 fold, which is right here, and then what's called the mid-cheek furrow. So those two together kind of make this muzzle area. So we bring this one down, kind of curve it around, and then the outside muzzle line, which is also the mid-cheek furrow. And you start to see this kind of buildup of the teeth cylinder. Let me just move this over just a little bit. This is what I mean by not being warmed up. I can't get my arm to make circles really clean. And let's see. And then we have the chin rhythm. So usually you want to keep these lines either really light or not even drawing all of them. You can track your hand and kind of hit certain areas, and then come down and hit and make the drawing, make the mark down here, and then track up to here, make a mark up here. So you don't always have to do all the rhythms, but at the beginning it really does help to practice that. And let's see, he has a pretty long philtrum. Let's do his mouth placement somewhere right about here. And then he has a nice cheek rhythm. And you can either do that one, or if you prefer, there's another one that comes from the corner of the mouth up against the nostril, and then comes up and over to the ear. Some people like to use both of these, like the one going from the corner of the mouth to the ear, or corner of the mouth, nostril to the ear. It just depends on what you prefer. Sometimes I use both. Most of the time I just use this main one and then this bottom rhythm right here. And that helps to identify some of those midtones in the face as well, the zygomatic, arch and stuff like that. Let's see. So mainly we have the two center muzzle lines, then we have the cheek rhythms, we have the frontal and the side plane of the head. And that's really the core of the Reilly rhythms. Let's see. Where is my chat? There you are. Oh, hey Jana. She's Sir Jones doesn't have his talking robot today. Yeah, I turned it off for a second so I can like think. Drawn a gerbil? No. Let's see. Oh, somebody says I can't speak English and I don't understand your words. That's okay. I don't understand my own words. Let's see. Steve Houston's. Oh yeah, I like Steve Houston's stuff. I have a book of his on figures. It's really, really good. Yeah, I can totally do like a study of one of his figures or something. That'd be really fun. I like how he does like really strong outlines on the figures. It just really pops them off the page. It looks really beautiful. Let's see. Let's go ahead and continue with this guy. Let's see. I'm gonna sketch in some hair.
Love your videos, mate.
Oh, thank you. Mate, where are you from? Australia? Let's see. Jake, what's up, Jake?
Which time is best for drawing?
Let's see. I don't know. I try to draw like.
Try to follow your instruction. I don't know how it would turn out, but that when you try something new, right?
Yeah, I prefer drawing. I don't know. I like it at night mostly, but lately I've been drawing first thing in the morning, doing the live streams. The good thing about that, first thing of the day, like doing a drawing, that's the first thing you do is like it's already done. Like you got the work done.
USA, just love the diction of other countries.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I like the mate. Let's see. All right, let's work on more details in the features.
Hi, love from India, folded hands like skin tone, heart, smiling face with hearts.
I
Wow.
know the gerbil guy. If he asks for one, that means he likes you, smiley face.
You guys are crazy. I love it. I'm trying to just sketch in the hairline a little bit. And let's see. Now let's work on this nose. So the nose. So I have a basic block in shape, very, very basic. And now I'm going to come in and look at the bridge. His keystone shape is pretty straightforward, right down into the shape of the bridge of the nose. He's got a really round nose. There's a very
In that case, I'm 𝔸𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗
he has a very English kind of shaped nose, as I do. Let's see, let's come up here. I'm going to do a rhythm for the nostril, and then we can do a rhythm for that main cartilage of the nose, that greater alar. And then we can see the little bit of the bony ridge, the structure of that nose.
And it didn't work, smiley face.
Let's come across. It's got the cast shadow underneath the nose. And let's do some form shadows on the nose itself. So you have a cast shadow, which means you're going to have like a form shadow too. So it's always a good thing to remember. So we did some basics on the cast shadow, the edges.
Such a down-to-earth persona. You're easy to follow. Dialogue reminds me of Bob Ross.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I get that a lot. I got a Bob Ross cookbook over in the kitchen, and I got, what is it, the bobblehead Bob Ross somewhere. I don't know. My studio is all messed up. I need to get a handle on this weekend. It's so chaotic here. Especially after yesterday, I was making, spent all day shooting video and then editing, and so that there's like paper everywhere from all the drawings I did. Let's see. So we did the nose. Let's do the eyes. His eyes, he's in, what do you call it? Like bright sunlight. So he has a very kind of squinty look. We can use a rhythm, the Reilly rhythm, for the eyes from side to side. This really helps to lock the eyes down together. And let's see, let's look at the nasal labial fold, and then the mid cheek furrow. This is the tear trough groove, and that comes down into that mid cheek rhythm. And then our eyeball will sit on that. There we go. I can feel my hand is starting to work finally. And we have the eye over here. His brow needs to be a little bit more out. And let's see. So this eyeball sits over there. This one's over here. And now I can look for the inside corner of the eye in relationship to the nostril. If I take an angle, or I can just eyeball it. And it's about like that. So one side to the other, keeping with that same tilt line. Always want to keep with that same tilt. That's really, really important. That's like the main thing that happens, that goes wrong in the portrait when you're doing with angles, is not keeping everything on the same tilt line. And I still have an issue with that after all these years. I'll still, like, once I go into the value stage, I'll forget about the tilt line, and I'll shift like the nose or something by, not thinking about it, and then I'll have to come back and reposition. So let's move this rhythm over a little bit. And he has really light eyebrows. They're really, really light, just like mine. So it's kind of like, almost looks like he doesn't have eyebrows. So let's see. Let's do the eye itself. Upper eyelid. It's tucked really deep in there, so I'm gonna have to move that over just a little bit more still. It's hard to see too. Maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on. This is me trying to wake up. There we go. Jeez, trying to draw with that glasses. What the heck? Let's see. He's kind of squinty a little bit, so that corner of the eye is going to come up. And he's got that bottom eyelid rhythm. And then his iris, somewhere about right here. It's pretty tucked in, actually. And his pupil is like half in light and half in shadow from the cast shadow from his brow. So I'm going to move his eyebrows over a little bit. I'm going to move them to about right here. And then the brow ridge comes up. So it's more like that. And you see that the frontal rhythm that comes in, it'll match up with this pocket right here. And then the other eye, So we got this eye where we have like point to point. This one's in the perspective where it's wrapping around the eye. It's really hard to see on him because of the shadow. So I might just go ahead and just look at the overall shadow shapes. And just, instead of like going with what I know, I'm going to go more with what I see, because it's so hard to see what's going on in the shadow shapes. Let's see. Make sure those eyes line up. You see a little bit of the white of the eye, just barely. And the bottom eyelid. Over to here. Kind of change the shape of the brow a little bit. Nice. I'll put some value in it, just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Now his lips, I feel like the biggest part of his character is like those lips. Very, very curvy, very thin. So those are going to be hard. And let's do some shadow mapping on the jawline. And you can see that big side plane rhythm, and then it matches up with the jowling a little bit that he has on the jaw right down here. You get some folding over of the fat pads, and then he's kind of got this little bit of a, I don't know what you call it, a dimple or a crease. So I'm going to line up the corner of his mouth with the eye and see where that lines up, and it's right about here. And then we have this little line that comes down, the marionette line. You can make somebody look much older than they are by putting those rhythm lines in too strong. So you kind of have to be careful with that. And this is going to be a little bit of a
I'm
hard.
never satisfied whenever I draw lips on men. I always draw them too big.
Yeah, me too. Especially on women, I draw the lips way too big. And a few weeks ago on the live stream, I
I'm always smiling or smirking.
I really went too big on the lips. It was pretty funny. I'm trying to see where the chin lines up with the nose. So a lot of times I'm doing vertical lines and trying to line things up that way.
Brad, you have the warm, welcoming personality of master artist 𝔻𝕣𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched his videos, but Stan Prokopенko, I think he studied under him pretty extensively, I believe. I think that was how he got his initial education, was from 𝗍𝗒𝕗's DVDs, I think. That's how I remember the story anyway. See, so I'm going to sketch the what they call the Cupid's bow of the lip. So this lip kind of comes out almost all the way over. I might have to redo this lip. This is going to be a tough one. Let's see. Let me take my time with it. Make sure I get this right. Let's see. So we got the philtrum. Cupid's bow. And he's got that little kind of smirk. It's so hard. It's the things that are like really subtle that are the hardest.
Eyes looking straight but chain a downside. It's difficult to draw sometimes.
Let's see, and the bring bottom lip, his little pouty lip, the bottom edge. There we go. I don't like that. I'm going to make that kind of just drop off. I was trying to put a little bit of a harder edge on the far side corner of the mouth. I have a little cast shadow underneath.
Where is the zygomatic located on the face?
Zygomatic arch is going from the skull on this side, and it comes out right across here. So this rhythm and this rhythm kind of borders that bone, the zygomatic arch. So the skull would come down here, and then if I was to draw that arch, it would come across like this, and then down, and connect to the maxilla. And this side would connect to the skull in the back, and this piece right here would connect into the frontal bone. So the zygomatic actually is like has three branches, and so zygoma is a Greek word that actually means to yoke together, to bring together. So that's what that bone is doing. It's sort of like locking all the different pieces, three different pieces of the skull together, like it's like a little puzzle, like an interlocking puzzle. So it pretty much just goes right here. You can usually see a little shadow, or a little, if not a shadow, there'd be a little bit of a plane change right here, up here in the corner. So that Reilly rhythm is what's kind of mapping that in. It's sort of like a shorthand for that zygomatic arch. Let's see, he's got his upper mouth kind of protrudes out a little bit, and then curves in. I wonder if I can push that, exaggerate it a little bit. And then his chin. I don't know if I'll get his likeness because I'm pretty what do you call it? Not warmed up yet, so we'll see. Making excuses. Well, let's see if I can get hit. Maybe it'll look like his cousin, but I don't know if I'll be able to get his likeness. I'm not too hopeful this morning. Let's see. Let's see, the brow, we got the brow, we got the side plane of the head. Is anybody else drawing along? Oh, I wonder if, let's see, what are we going to do tomorrow? Let's talk about what we're going to do tomorrow, actually. What do you guys want to draw tomorrow? Do you want to do like a portrait? Do you want to do sci-fi?
Is that the overhand or underhand drawing position of your arm? It inspires me for some reason.
Yeah, learning this has helped a lot. It's helped a lot, that's for sure. Drawing faster, and it correlates with like painting too. So when you're standing up at an easel, you're holding the brush like this and making big strokes. And
Portrait.
Portrait for tomorrow. I have.
Thunder, a cyborg. Big titty goth GS.
I had this one. I was thinking about the mullet, but I don't know, maybe. There's a bunch from the Earth's World I was talking about last time. Really cool, like candid photographs from like different.
Maybe figure drawing. Draw together.
Yeah, I was thinking about figure drawing as well. I'm not sure. I really like the sci-fi thing.
Draw 𝔸𝕐𝕐𝕐.
Like that one day when I did the the sci-fi. Somebody asked me to do like a sci-fi and make up a character.
Look like him.
That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Should probably do a poll. And so you can see a little bit of that nasal labial right here. And I'm trying to decide how much I want to push this for the structure. And you can see this nice, now we're adding on more of the rhythms from the Reilly. We did the basic ones like the frontal.
Would you rather play Moonlight Sonata as you sketch or draw?
Moonlight Sonata. I go through phases. Like sometimes I really like classical music and I'll listen to a lot of it and then I'll move on.
Drawing super fit females. I can't draw them without making them look masculine.
Oh yeah.
A cyborg on a golf ball planet.
On a what?
FYI.
A cyborg on a golf ball planet? That sounds cool.
Do a figure drawing using the Reilly method. Really like his rhythm.
I feel difficult with Loomis method, this type of face. Any suggestions for it?
Let's see. I feel difficult with Loomis method, this type of face. Yeah, so you gotta kind of let go a little bit of the Loomis method. So sometimes I talk about this often with Loomis because I love Loomis and that method helps a lot when you're first starting out especially. But when you're trying to get somebody's likeness, you can't hold on too tightly to the Loomis method in that when it's talking about like the 3 equal parts and trying to make that side ball of the head. So Loomis, let's say we have our Loomis head, all right? Same pose basically. We have the jaw, we have the brow, we have the nose, cross of the face. So what I used to run into as a problem for me was that circle on the side. I used to focus on that so hard because I was trying to get that perfect circle, right? And then I was trying to get it to be perfectly divided into 4 somewhat perfect parts. So I don't know why I was so focused on just getting the 4 quadrants circle on the side of the head perfect, and then that's where I would place my ear instead of looking at the actual model and then measuring off the features to find where the ear is actually placed. So a lot of times early on I was really focused on this and I would place the ear here and then it would be off. The drawing wouldn't look like the person because maybe the person's ear is actually really far down and it's really big, and maybe it's further in, maybe it's further out. So that's why I deviate from the Loomis in that way. So I don't even use that side plane. It's a good concept to understand that, you can think of the head as like kind of sliced off the side because there's like a front plane and then a side plane of the head. So you come across and you come down. So it's good to understand that, but to try to make it work on every portrait, it just gets in the way of your actual person that you're drawing. So what I like to do is keep it very simple when I'm doing the Loomis part and keep it very, very focused on what I'm actually drawing. So I'll draw the initial circle, I'll draw the angle that I see on my model, and then I'll draw the cross of the face of my model, and then I'll measure out the thirds like we did here. But I'm not going to stick to the Loomis method in that it's going to be 3 equal parts. I'm going to check, and most likely one of these is going to deviate from the other. One's going to be a little bit longer. Maybe the nose is short. So you have to think about that. And then when I'm talking about the side plane, I don't even think about too much about the side plane until I get the width of the face from this point to this point in relationship to the length down. So then I can have a better understanding of the structure of our guy's particular characteristics. And then I'll look at the side plane of the head. And I'll only place like this much. I won't put all of it. I won't do that big side circle. And then to find the ears, I use usually I use a horizontal line in relationship to the nose. So for him, if I came to the bottom of the nose, straight across horizontally, it would come right about here. And then I'll do the same thing for the top of the ear. So right through the top, I can see that it comes to right about here. So instead of trying to think of the loomis method being perfect placement of this ear in that 4 quadrants, I don't even do that. I just go right to my horizontal lines and my vertical lines, combination of those to find the placement of the features in relationship to the other features. And that seems to help a lot more to get the person's likeness than focusing just on the loomis. Again, I like the loomis. I use it a lot. Every time I start a drawing, I use that basic circle and the cross of the face. But you have to kind of like know where it'll take you if you hold on to it and kind of let go of it a little bit. So that was a long explanation for that question. Sorry. Let's see. Who's here?
Hey Brad, I don't think my drawing looked like Craig at all.
Yeah, I don't know if mine does either. I think I made my guy look a little bit more strong-jawed. I think I have to thin him up a little bit. Let's see. The redacted computer, what's up? Jake, she spins, what's going on? Do a cyborg? She spins says do a cyborg. Something fun, do a cyborg. I'm gonna have to look up some cyborg creatures or something tonight and get some inspiration. I'm gonna steal some ideas like a good artist does. It's good to see you guys. Saman, what's up? Let's see, I'm trying to see if Sacktown Jay's in the house or not. Fong's in the house. What's up, guys? Starred, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, all right. Let me thin up this guy's chin. I made him a little too buff.
From India, smiley face with hearts, hearts.
Sounds super
I must try to draw the Reilly method right.
That sounded intense. India is in the house. What's up, India? Man, India, I don't know, parts of India, you guys you showed the rest of the world how to handle the pandemic, that's for sure, with the home kits. I don't know what part of India you're in, but I heard you guys were doing really well with the early treatment. Like your government gave you guys like a home
𝔸𝕟𝕒𝕥𝕠𝕦𝕁 method.
Gave you guys like a home kit to like treat yourselves early on, whereas here in the States it's like if you get sick you go to the hospital and they send you home until you're super sick. They wait till you get super sick, so meanwhile they don't have you do anything other than just rest. It's kind of funny. It's like, hey, I got COVID. Okay, stay home until you get really sick and you can't breathe. Then come see us. It's pretty wild. Let's see. But there are some countries they seem to are doing pretty well with the early treatment. So I wonder why we didn't have that here. Kind of jealous. See, both my sisters have COVID right now. They're doing okay. They're just, resting at home. And I think my sister's boyfriend has it as well. They're in California. So far, so good for myself and my girlfriend, which is kind of shocking since I do jiu-jitsu and I roll around with a bunch of people.
I got in COVID and a week later I was fine. My body got better. I'm doing fine and I'm unvaxxed. Body developed natural immunity.
Developed a natural immunity? Yeah. I might have had it, I don't know. Both my parents got it last year back in April, and I went up there to help him. It did a number on my mom, that's for sure. My dad as well. For my dad, it hit his blood pressure, made it really high, and we had to send him. I had to call the ambulance. It was so high.
𝔻𝕐𝕥𝕥𝕥𝕣𝕒 looks good to me. Can we help you by sending you references on IG?
Yeah, do that.
Kiss for one pencil.
Yeah, do that. Send your ideas on Instagram. That'd be kind of.
Tips for accurately locating the eyes below the brow line.
Oh, she
Why
spends.
do I feel ugly looking at his picture? You draw to well, brother.
She spends. Said the link is for one pencil. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was for. I thought it was for 2, or for 12. My camera just died for some reason. So let me change the battery. So 1 second. Actually, I have a little. No, I'll just leave it. Let's see. This sucks.
My parents got it too. I'm not sure if I had it. You smiley face. In my town, we have new case every week.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I thought we were all supposed to get it. I thought that was the deal. At the beginning, they're like, yeah,
Camera battery.
yeah. I was trying to get.
Waffle.
I was trying to get like a better battery pack for this, but I haven't done that yet. Usually it lasts like a pretty long time, but I think because
What grade is the Conte compared to other charcoal pencil?
what's that? Rest in peace, camera battery. What grade is the Conte compared to the other charcoal pencils? This is a 1710B. I would say it's comparable to like the general.
It's going around Encinitas.
Oh, it is. It's comparable to the General's pencil. 2B.
Kaio had it.
All right, let's see if I can do this. I think I wore this battery out yesterday. I thought I recharged it last night, but I guess it didn't work. 1 second, guys. See, I got this big C clamp on the camera, and just place this bad boy up here. Hey, you're coming to save me.
No, not yet.
Say hi to everybody while I have a malfunction with my camera.
Hi everyone. I'm
Black
Teacher
Wing.
Matt. Hi.
Oh, Teacher Matt, you're on here?
I've been directly exposed 4x in last 2 weeks. All tests negative.
Professor Matt is in the house. I miss you guys so much, you don't even know.
Talking about Kyle.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I think I just showed everybody my messy room.
I actually have a cyborg robot picture album on my phone now. Hi, Jana. We would rather talk to her anyway. Hi, older Jana.
Oh, too bad, because she's gone. She went back to work. It's gonna be, every time.
Hello, Jana. Slightly smiling face.
Every time she comes
This is
in.
your brother.
Every time she comes in, you can tell the analytics go up.
Home with you, Guy.
Have you used Palomino Black Wing pencils?
No, that sounds really. That sounds scary. What is that?
It's on its own.
There we go. Now I gotta zoom in a little bit.
Hello from Wales. Black flag.
Wales, what's up? I gotta make my way back there. That was a lot of fun. Dead battery. Usually it lasts like an hour and a half. That didn't. All right, where am I? I'm so distracted now. Let's see. I'll try to change that link she spins for the
Well,
pencil.
she is much prettier than you.
Yeah, she is. Definitely. What's up?
It's pencils with smooth buffery leaves.
Professor Matt, are you drawing too? Are you drawing along with me?
My drawings somehow look like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it's that Hollywood look, probably. He's got a little bit of a cat shadow going over the top of his collar. Let's see. Now I'm back in it. So 𝔻𝕻𝕗𝕐 is getting the what is it? Is it the Delta variant?
Chat not to accept the Welsh flag, black flag. Lol.
It doesn't accept the Welsh flag.
Still drawing, Jordan Peterson. Talking about pencils, what
Hey,
will
Frankie.
we use tomorrow? Ink is the best to draw mechanic things like 𝔻𝕗𝕐𝕥𝕥𝕐𝕐, smiley face.
Let's see. Talking about pencils. Let's see. Hold on a second. Where's my mute? Talking about pencils. What would you use tomorrow? Ink is the best to draw mechanic things like sideboard parts. Yeah, probably graphite would work, huh? Yeah, I'm so used to using this one. I don't know. I'll probably stick with this one, and then if I go into graphite, that would probably be better for like super details. Let's see. I actually started to like 2.6 millimeter clutch lead pencil holders. Oh, cool. Let's see. Scarhead, no choke, having Texas living. What? Professor Matt.
The cool flag have the red dragon.
Scar-headed, no choke, having Texas living. Oh, that's some fighting words right there. Man, I'm still trying to get into the groove over here. I mean, I don't know. I think I realized, I was telling Jana yesterday how much I now realize how good we had it in 𝔻𝕻𝕗𝕐𝕐 going to 𝔻𝕗𝕐𝕐 and 𝔻𝕻𝕗𝕐𝕐. So I was told by you guys that I was gonna feel that way.
Couldn't come up with any other insults. You're too cool.
I like the scarred-headed one. That was good. Let's see. I gotta change his mouth. It's a little too much. See, I made his upper lip a little too thick.
I'm going to draw a gerbil soon, maybe with a pencil in its tiny paw while it has a tiny monocle on its left eye.
They emailed us for your info.
Your portrait is looking pretty.
Lol.
I'm gonna change the voice. I'm getting tired of this.
The lip is thick.
I'm getting tired of this one particular voice all day long. Let's try. Let's see.
Bless my soul. It's his Harry Potter.
I'm trying to change the voice. Jana's back in the house. They said they'd rather talk to you than to me. Isn't that terrible? That's so mean.
No, they probably said or meant, they probably listened to me reading the comments that you're a robot.
Huh. I'm gonna try Mark English, United States voice, and see what he sounds like. Oh, Jana's back here. Hello. She's looking at the Jeff Watts book.
No, don't change my voice.
Too late. Nobody wants to talk with a new voice.
They want the British girl?
Yeah.
Lady.
Gerbil, you will draw one day. The redacted computer is relentless.
I don't know. I really like that voice.
We miss you guys. Come back to 𝔻𝕻𝕗𝕐𝕐.
Breaking my heart. I know.
Teacher Matt pays their yoga class.
What's that?
If he pays their yoga class.
If he pays our yoga class? Oh yeah, I'm taking yoga, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I want to come back to 𝔻𝕻𝕗𝕐𝕐.
We'll visit.
Visit probably just make me miss it more.
We'll bring
I do sound great if I say so myself.
We should like drive down again.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to go for a visit
For
soon.
just 50 cents a day, you can help make Brad laugh and sketch more and more. It's Jana.
I'm like,
Slightly smiling face.
Hi, Simon.
hey, Simon.
Somebody asked when we're getting koa.
When are we getting koa?
I hit my mouth.
The 25th?
20. He'll be ready on the 25th.
Is your 𝔻𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 heart?
We'll pick
Have
him
you
up
ever been deep in a
29th.
gaze but dry?
Oh,
What?
that's your man. That's what he said.
Your achy breaky heart. I know. I was so homesick. Actually,
Still homesick.
I'm still homesick. Janice says I'm still
Sorry.
homesick.
Always homesick.
So you can see the corrugator
Love from
muscle.
India, red heart.
Hey, India. I'm not even like describing what I'm doing. I'm just drawing. Sorry, guys. It's turning into chaos a little bit. I'm so out of it. I was trying to I spent an hour today this morning just trying to figure out what drawing, what reference to use. And I could have been practicing. I should have done it last night, pick the reference.
And you pick your twin brother?
I picked my twin brother, yeah, I figured it'd be easy. Just kidding.
Your Hollywood brother?
Yeah, this is my Hollywood uncle.
No, brother.
Brother?
Yeah,
We look that much alike?
I think so.
He's my brother. Let's see. Let's bring this down a little bit. Actually,
I am a highly intellectual robot voice. I'm related to Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, yet I can be understood when I speak. Get to the chopper.
That's one of my. I forgot there's a heavy metal band where they do.
Sorry, we'll stop distracting.
No, it's good. Keep going. I like it. Go Cool from India. What's up?
It's a cool name.
Yeah, right. I'm hyper focused on this collar for some reason. Let's just let it go.
Remember you watched Frozen?
I did. Let it go. Just let it go. All right.
We went to the movies to watch Frozen 2.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You got me to go to see Frozen? I don't remember that.
With Angel.
What?
We watched Frozen 2 in theater.
I watched Frozen 2 in a theater?
Yeah. You lived by the theater at the time.
What? I don't remember that.
We were all bored in the house and we went to watch movies in the theater. Frozen 2.
Frozen.
Uncle, that is neat. Where is 𝔻𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒? No, you look nothing alike. He is a sexy man.
See, I told you I don't look like him.
That was teacher Matt, of course.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna get so good at jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna come and visit and I'm gonna choke you to death.
That's like a threat online bear.
Now I have to go train a lot. I'm gonna go to 10th Planet and learn all their secrets. All their fancy buggy chokes. I'm gonna catch you in a buggy choke.
Let's go. It's gonna be hot.
That's why I'm doing yoga. So I can get
Frozen. But is the sequel of that called Thought?
thawed, is it?
No.
It should be. I can't believe I went and saw the I must have been high or something. Was I?
We were.
Oh, we were? I don't remember it.
I think we were. I don't know. We were definitely out of it. We were so bored.
Look at me. I'm like all over this drawing. I don't even. Sorry, guys. I'm not like sharing the information. I'm just drawing. Tomorrow's going to be cyborg of some sort.
Most of us look like crap compared to him.
he is a Hollywood actor.
Is the sequel of that called Warm? Yeah.
So frozen, thawed, warm. How about spoiled after that? It's talking about meat in the fridge. First it's frozen, then it's thawed, then it's warm, then it's spoiled.
Cook.
Well, I always take out steak to cook it later, and I let it thaw, and then I forget, and then it spoils. Should I put like a earring on him?
Dude, why are you trying to get me into a backseat? In Asia it is good night. Time to sleep by.
Is it? I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, it's probably like in the Philippines.
Big fan made love from Nepal.
Nepal, what's up?
You probably were.
It's probably like 11 p.m.
Midnight.
Midnight.
12:14.
It's 12:14 in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it tomorrow or yesterday?
It's already.
They're ahead, right? Everything's ahead.
You were gonna draw this pic, but then you got high.
Yeah. That happens.
What if you stream high?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that.
11 p.m. here.
If I was doing this intoxicated, I would just probably fall asleep.
What if I do it with you?
If you do it with me?
I can't really say something because what if my coworkers watch your video?
I know, and we're in
The
Texas.
sequel to Tangled is unknotted.
The sequel to Tangled is
00:15 now here.
Let's see. Oh, Fong says it's 11 p.m. in Vietnam. Starred. It's 12:15. Starred. Where's Starred at? Switzerland? Taiwan.
What's Taiwan?
Starred is in Taiwan. Is that right? Starred 00. You're in Taiwan.
It's 7:15.
Saman, 7:15.
Saman at 7:15 p.m. I don't see Sacktown J today.
She's probably watching. Just quiet.
Oh.
Focus.
Doesn't feel right without Sacktown J in the chat.
The regulars, huh?
Yeah.
Fong, Mo,
Fong,
Starred,
Saman, Starred, yeah.
Sacktown.
Professor Matt.
Oh, thank you, Fong, for following Koa.
Oh yeah. Our puppy that we don't have yet has its own Instagram now.
So no post yet.
We one day ahead. Yes, Taiwan. So sweet you remembered.
I'm sweet. I'm sweet. Did you hear that?
You are. I'm not even gonna fight you about
You ain't gonna fight me.
that. That's true.
I'm too sweet when I jujitsu. I need to fight more, huh? Professor Matt knows that. I'm too nice. And I stall a lot. I play defense too much. I'm getting destroyed.
Wait a minute. Did she just say she was gonna get high and do it with you on live stream? Yeah, same. What exactly are we talking about here? 𝔻𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 is an anime that has some crazy human beings. The creator of that manga has a daughter that created Beast Stars. My grandma had two schnauzers named Muffin and Zip. She's just sitting back waiting for your head to explode from all these compliments.
Yeah.
What does holding the pencil like that do?
It makes it harder. It makes it harder to draw. Well, okay, so we'll just run down on the...
Kimura him. Ha ha ha.
I'll run down on the pencil. So the reason why they taught us to do this is because we can get a lot of control, very fine lines, and also we can use the side to get thicker lines.
And focus.
And you can also pull big chunks you can fill in a large area very quickly. And yeah, that's basically it.
That's hard. I broke a pencil.
I am a robot, beep boop.
Remember, I broke your pencils trying to learn how to.
Oh, you did? I broke a lot of pencils trying to learn this.
When you were teaching me.
Yeah, it's because it's like,
A lot of control.
yeah, you have to develop like a dexterity, like a light touch. Like if you're like pushing too hard all the time, then it's gonna bust. But yeah, I don't know. It just takes a while. It took like 6 months of practicing those circles every day for
The
me.
honey badger is an animal that doesn't give any F word. It's the distant relative of the wolverine.
Nice. I'm gonna make this make this darker over here. I think I'm done with this one, babe. But I mean,
That's because I'm here. Every time I'm here, you finish here.
I do.
You're done with
Well, your
I am
break
intellect.
your break is like what? Like
I change my break all the time.
what time do you have to go back?
In a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you come in. See, this is the time I want to do the eBay auction.
Why aren't you doing it?
Oh, I'll have to put up another painting. Can you grab a painting? And see what the next one
Just
is?
send you 2 of my figure drawing if you have time. Please give me some critic.
I don't know. Which one are you? It's up to you. Which one? Jana's going to pick a painting. I'm going to put it on eBay for the next eBay auction.
Anything?
Yeah, that's the stack. The whole big stack we got to get homes for. The last one, the last eBay auction, that was cool. Somebody bought it for $50. Because usually I just put it for the blank one. The blank, no, not the white one.
I shall follow that dog. I also follow David Finch's cat on IG.
David
I've
Finch's
tried to
cat.
sharpen my pencils to get them like that with a razor, and it's so hard. 9 times out of 10 the core breaks.
Oh no.
Imagine Brad being taught by Bruce Lee if Bruce was alive. That would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be. He'd probably beat me up. Oh, this one?
Toaster say to the slice of bread, I want you inside me.
No!
Inside the bread?
Violation right there.
Violation.
Okay, I'm going back.
All right, bye, Jana.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy. So this is the next painting I'm gonna put on eBay. Jana just picked it out of the pile, and yeah, this one was a really good one. This is from life at in art school, and I don't remember the teacher I had. By looking at it, I think it might have been Ben Young. I can see some brush strokes that looks similar to his. So this isn't mine. I'm not selling this with my name on it or anything like that. This is solely as a art student's work, meaning that it's from art school and it's got teachers on it, it's got the student on it. It's a good teaching tool, basically. You can see how the values change, the plane changes in the head, the shadow mapping in the ears and stuff like that, and the cool color down here and the more warm up here. So yeah, I just got to get rid of these. I got a huge stack. So this one is going to go up on eBay. I'll put it up on eBay for today, and I'll try to like correlate the end of the auction for when we're doing a live stream, so I can watch the eBay auction go off at the same time I'm live streaming. So I think that'd be really fun. I did that years ago, and that was a blast. So I'm going to do that one, and let's see. Saman, what's up? Say it's a portrait of Thor. It's she says say it's a portrait of Thor and the price will go up. Yeah, this is Thor with some dreadlocks. He was out in the wilderness for a while, if you remember that part of the story. That's him. So check that out on eBay. I'll post that up. It'll probably be like a 5-day auction, so I'll plan it out for next week. So anyway, yeah, I didn't really explain a lot of what I was doing today. I was kind of distracted, but I really appreciate you guys coming over and saying hi. And thank you, Professor Matt, Starred, Saman, all you guys, Sarah. Oh, Frankie's in the house too. Nice. Fong, of course. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And so we did a little bit of the Reilly method, and I talked about the loomis and letting go of certain aspects of it based on the person you're drawing, trying to keep their likeness and all that. So anyway, what's today? Friday. Tomorrow, same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Time. And we'll do a cyborg of some sort tomorrow, so that's going to be really fun. If you guys have any ideas for me to draw for tomorrow's live stream, send it to me on 𝔻𝕐𝕒𝕨 on Instagram in the DMs, and I'll look through those references that give me some ideas, because I'm really new to sci-fi. Like, I don't really know that much about it. I did one last week or 2 weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. I really liked that. That was really cool, like taking different pictures, different collages of like different hairstyles, and try to like incorporate them into like one character. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. Draw all day. All day. Bye.